Bobbi and Coda. Hello, Rhodes. Hello, Bob. Baba. Bobby? Haas? Come on, we gotta hit the road, Jack. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Bobbi loves to glare at me. Before we head to the shop and finish up Bobbi's install on her car, she's hiding currently. Coda wants to come out to play though. I found someone local that has the Evo 9 MR shifter console thing, so I'm gonna go pick that up, go to the gym, and then we can head back up north, do Bobbi's fuel pump, injectors. There's an exhaust leak we have to fix. We're gonna change the oil, obviously check over everything that we did yesterday, retorque down the exhaust manifold because I know it tends to come loose after like the first time you drive it, and hopefully start the tuning process on the Evo 10. Babe, what's wrong?
No.
You look so pretty with no makeup, I promise.
It's not just my no makeup look, it's the fact that I haven't brushed my hair yet. And I have my cleaning clothes on.
Ha!
Are you kicking the pillow back at me now that I said that?
Yes.
Okay, can you make me some oatmeal?
Oh yes. That new exhaust sounds really good. That's so freaking funny. I'm gonna have to explain that later.
No. Stop looking at me. No. Stop.
Can't get it off. There's one bolt in there, but it's on the very edge. So I hope it stays.
It's stuck on there like really good.
So the first thing we're gonna do today is pull the car up in the air and drain the oil out. Drain the oil out while the engine is still warm. So Bobbi, you wanna pull it up on the ramps?
Yes.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I was trying to take the lip off earlier because I forgot the lip is literally hardly bolted on. There's supposed to be 4 bolts total holding the lip on, and there's only one, and it's on the very edge, so I was worried it's gonna rip off. But I couldn't get it off, so it stayed on enough to make it home. Keep coming. That'll work. Wait, hit that clutch again. I'm gonna show him the squeak. We got a squeaky clutch down there somewhere. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm guessing the pivot. So if I pull that rubber boot off on the transmission, we should be able to access that. Oh, thanks for the coffee. We're coffee addicts here. Should be able to access that. Throw some WD-40 or like white petroleum grease in there. White petroleum lube, and it should fix that squeak.
Thanks. That oil is probably so black.
Yep, usually oil gets black once you run it.
Honey, what I meant is thick and black.
Alright, so we just drained the oil. I checked over all the exhaust manifold hardware and we're all good there. It was pretty loose, so we tightened that up. What we're gonna do right now is scan the check engine light. I'm gonna guess it's because it runs lean. Either that or an O2 sensor code. One of the two. Guess we'll see. What do you think it is?
Probably lean.
You need the lean code?
Yeah.
We have an exhaust leak right before the O2 sensor.
Oh.
So that's why on your AFR gauge it shows lean.
Oh.
It's probably actually not running all that lean. That's where that exhaust leak is though.
Oh.
And I just said on your camera. Codes are one code. And it is for System 2 Lean Bank 1. So that code is either going to be erased or fixed, obviously when we tune the car, along with fixing the exhaust leak that's right before the O2 sensor. We're good there?
Uh-oh.
What?
Your product is not all mixed in right here. It's all blue.
You're the one who did my hair.
I know.
It's okay.
Here, if you just stop moving for a second, you look like a Smurf.
You're a Smurf.
You know what a Smurf is? It's a blue guy.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now, before we forget, I've actually done this before, is we're gonna finish the oil change. I've done that before, you know that?
Yes.
I did that.
You tell me this every time, babe.
I don't know if I ever told YouTube, I did it on my FRS. I started my FRS with no oil once, and it's pretty sick.
What was that?
Also, if anyone wants E19 JDM headlights, mint condition, bang my line. All right, let's finish this oil change. So this is the oil we're using, AMSOIL 5W30. It's good oil, pretty neat. AMSOIL sponsor me once again. Bang my line on Instagram, you know, hit me up, you know.
Ooh, quite the lip action. Ooh, daddy. Sorry.
This funnel sucks balls.
Honey, God.
It takes about 5 quarts. Make sure we don't have any leaks, because I thought I heard something, but it was just my mind playing games on me. So usually what I do, I'll put it in a whole gallon. I'll start it up for like 30 seconds, let it circulate around the engine, pull it off the ramps, and then let it cool down for like 20 minutes and check the oil again and add whatever we need to add. So remember that. Just make sure you put some oil in there or else you'll blow some shit up. Don't forget to bang my line. Injectors or fuel pump?
Let's do fuel pump.
Why?
Because I kind of like doing that one. It's fun.
You've never done it?
Yeah, I have.
On?
This car. Well, we never changed the fuel pump, but we looked at it.
Can you remove all the goodies out of the back seat, please? Okay, we're gonna pull out the back seat, and there'll be a cover on that side. We're gonna pull off that cover. There'll be 6 nuts for the fuel pump. We're gonna pull it out. Yep. So this is going to be a really simple setup. This is the pump out of my Evo 10 before I went to the double pumper setup. That's our stock one. As you can see, we already have the pump in the hanger.
So this isn't stock?
The hanger, this white thing is stock. The fuel pump's just right there. We're going to take this guy right here, throw it in the car, put the back seat in, and we're literally done with the fuel pump just like that. All right, next up is the injectors. So we're gonna pull the fuel rail, or just loosen up the fuel rail, and we should be able to pop out the injectors. So freaking easy to do on this car. On a Subaru, it's a bitch. On an Evo, it's super easy. Warming up your butt. All right, a couple minutes later, the injectors are out. We're gonna stick with the stock rail, stock fuel pressure regulator. This is a very simple setup, honestly. It's gonna run good though. Nice and smooth, daily drivable for the Haas. Here's stock ones compared to the FIC injector. As you can see, a little bit different. We have a pigtail here to go over to stock wiring.
Baby, I have a question. When people ask me, because I had somebody at the coffee stand ask me the other day, wow, that's a big turbo putting it on a stock car. What do I say is done? Like injectors?
Just say full bolt-ons with the built bottom end.
Full bolt-ons with the built bottom end.
Okay, so the injector install is all finished up. We're just gonna slap on all these parts over here. So the skid plate, heat shield, that plastic cover, and the engine cover. And then all we have to do from here is figure out that exhaust leak. We're gonna fix that leak and set up the AFR gauge for data logging, and we should be good to go. Send it for the boys. All right, the car is 100% good to go, ready to start tuning. All we're waiting on now is just a base map from More Automotive. So when that comes over, we can get to tuning the car. In the meantime, we might as well do some work on this guy right here. Let's get it painted up and probably not put it in the oven this time and melt it. So I'm gonna sandblast it. We can keep it next to the fire, but definitely not gonna throw it in the oven at 200 degrees and destroy this piece. Yeah, let's give it a quick sandblast, some nice flat black paint, and get it installed into the MR. Okay, so we got this piece all painted up, looking absolutely amazing. Just gonna wait for it to dry. Now, Bobbi is running the Pro Sport gauges, boost and wideband, and unfortunately you cannot data log a Pro Sport wideband gauge. So we're gonna have to pull off an AEM off of one of my other cars and throw it on this car. Not really gonna worry about that right now because we still don't have a base map in for this car. So what we're gonna do is pull Bobbi's car off the ramps and then pull it forward, just pushing it, and then we have to pull my Evo 10 into the shop and fix that car so Bobbi has the car to drive today. Okay, so this thing kicked off the alternator belt. We're gonna have to figure that out, throw that back on, make sure it don't happen again. That was a rough situation trying to get up on that ramp by hand, but yeah, let's get this thing fixed real quick. I just have to jack it up, pull that wheel off, loosen up the tensioner for the belt, and then we can get the belt back on and tighten up the alternator. All right, the belt is back on, everything's tight, good to go. So what we're gonna wanna do is back the car off that one single ramp, and then we gotta get on these so we can get the bumper on, get the skid plate bolted back onto the bumper, and we'll be good to go. Still no base map for this guy, so I think she's gonna sit here overnight. Let's do the thing. Go slow. Oh. Fuck this splitter. Alright, whatever, send it. The splitter on this Varis bumper has definitely seen better days, guys. Oh my god, that whole splitter's so fucked up. That's why I don't like running expensive parts.
Sad.
It's so bad.
Do you see how slow it went?
I know. Still no tune for the Evo 10. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up today's video right here. I don't know when we're gonna get around to tuning the Evo 10. Sorry to disappoint you guys. We tried to start the car earlier. It started for a little bit and then died. It was literally just spewing fuel out the exhaust. So running super rich. Yeah. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Thanks for helping, Bobbi. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow.